going on, beautiful people? I hope you had a wonderful Monday. I know I did. Didn't do a whole lot. Did some reading, some writing. Took the dog for a walk.
Hey Jesse, you wanna go for a walk? You wanna go outside? Yeah, you wanna go outside.
Went for a bank run, but that's not the point of this video.
Oh my word, it is cold. So very cold.
I just wanted to talk about something that I was thinking about today, just about God, and here we go. Yeah. So there's this thought that I had when I started following Jesus, maybe like sometime after that, maybe like a year and a half afterward. And it was, if God could hear my thoughts, if he can hear my thoughts, which he can read minds, and what's the whole point of praying or even talking to him? I was doing some reading on this question and I came across Matthew 6:8. Let me grab my Bible. Where is it? Hold on. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Ye not therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things you have need of before you ask him. Right? So you read that verse and it's like, well, if he knows what I need before I even ask him, like, what's the point? But in asking that question, if God can know what I need before I ask, like, what's the point of prayer? I think it raises 2 points, or it says anything about anyone that asks that question. I think it says that we have this idea that God is far away and he's unreachable, or we think that we're unworthy of talking to him, or he doesn't want to spend time with us because he knows our thoughts and he knows us, and he thinks that we're just dirty and rotten and doesn't want to spend time with us at all. But if you read through the Bible, you see that that's not the case. Let's go to Isaiah 57:15. For saith the high and lofty one that inhabiteth eternity, whose name is holy, I dwell in the high and holy place, with him also that is of a contrite and humble spirit, to revive the spirit of the humble, and to revive the heart of the contrite ones. The verse calls him the high and lofty one because he is. He sits high on a throne, and everything in heaven and earth worships him. But that doesn't make him unreachable. You see, the verse also says that, and I quote, I dwell. It says I dwell. Which means he lived with us. God came down off his throne, he wrapped himself in flesh, and he was born as a baby named Jesus. And in those 33 years of life, he lived amongst people. He ate with them, and he laughed with them, and he helped them along their way. I think that says as big and as amazing and as awesome, in every sense of the word of awesome, as awesome as he is, he's so personal. Like he's not afraid, and he's willing to get into our mess, whatever that may be. And he loves us, and he, I think, the Bible calls him our friend. It says, I no longer call you slaves, but I call you friends. I really hope I'm saying that right. I believe I am, yes. What better description of a friend is someone that you can talk to? What better description of a father is someone that you can talk to and share your thoughts with, and ask him things. Even when you ask him things, he already knows what you need, so it may not necessarily be the thing that you ask of him. He might have something else that you may need, but that doesn't mean you don't ask anyway. That verse, Matthew 6:8, it shouldn't shy anyone away from coming to God and sitting at his feet, but that's actually an invitation to sit with him and share your thoughts, share your heart, and ask whatever you may need. And it's also an opportunity to hear from him and hear what God has for your life. That's what prayer is. It's talking to God. It's not just talking to God, but it's hearing from him as well, because he has things that he wants to say to us. That was like I guess not a misconception, but I think that was a thought that crept into my mind while I was following God, and I kind of clung on to it. And I think a lot of people struggle with why do I even need to talk to God? The thing is that he wants us to talk with him. He wants us to be with him. That's what this whole story of the Bible. That's what this whole thing is about. It's about him wanting to fellowship with us. And what better way to get to know someone other than to talk to them? So that's my spiel, my piece. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you. And I pray that you have a wonderful rest of the day. And thanks for coming by again. I'll see you tomorrow. You're awesome. You're lovely. Jesus loves you. And yeah, man, have an awesome, wonderful day. I'm talking way too much. I need to just end this thing. I'm so bad at ending things. I need help. I need help. I'm gonna go pray. I'm gonna talk to my dad. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.